the conversations during the commercial break.
Oh my goodness, you gotta love him.
Okay.
You know what else you gotta love? Hip hop rapper Boosie wants to be the next rapper granted a pardon from the government.
Oh yes, he does. After learning Meek Mill received one from Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf, the rapper took to Twitter to ask the Louisiana government to free him from his criminal record. Boosie, whose real name is Torrance Hatch, was arrested in 2008 after police found marijuana and a firearm in his car. He pled guilty to the drug charges and was sentenced to 2 years in prison. After serving time, he was then charged, you may remember, with first-degree murder in the summer of 2010. And I can see why Boosie will want in on, you know, on these pardons. You know, I can see why.
Why not? I mean, you know, everybody has a right to petition, you know, their government, and he should absolutely petition the governor and ask for a pardon. Mm-hmm. Be surprised. Mm-hmm. Well, no surprises here. Dr. Dre wants to sell the bulk of his music catalog. Variety has confirmed that he is working out a deal to sell some of his music royalties and masters for something close to $250 million. The assets that are reportedly being sold are said to include his artist royalties from 2 of his solo albums, his share of NWA artist royalties, producer royalties, and the writer's share of his song catalog, where he doesn't own publishing rights, which may include songs from his famous 1993 project, The Chronic. Reports say that the deals are nearly done and were shopped by Dre's attorney, Peter Paterno.
And we were talking, you know, over the break, is he still in the billionaire club?
I don't know. I don't know. He might be.
He's taken some hits.
He's taken a few hits,
Yeah.
but I mean, that was a massive deal that he had with Apple's. I mean, Beats by Dre.
Beats by Dre.
Right. I mean,
and it was a great, and it's a great product.
It is.
It really is a great product. He had all those super duper stars sign on to, you know, endorse and help, you know, promote, and it's a great product. And I'm just wondering, is he still in the billionaire club?
It's a good question, you know, but I'm really, it's good to see Dre as an artist, entrepreneur, to see him transition throughout his career, right? You know, from being a producer and a performer to, you know, developing consumer goods like Beats by Dre. You know, what an incredible, you know, artist, and, you know, what a trailblazer. I mean, he's carved out a path, you know, that a lot of folks hadn't been able to see before, and so we've got to love at least that much.
And that goes for all of them. You know, from whence they came. I remember Dr. Dre from the World Class Wrecking Crew. When they were a little different in their approach until the NWA days when it was real hard and gangster, and so yeah, his journey along with you got Combs and Jay-Z and a few others who have and I don't know if Kanye's still in the billionaire club, but who have hit that mark, and you would have never thought, based upon their beginnings, that they could get there. So for me, it's a story of perseverance and what can happen. Indeed.
That's right. Well, now on to some sad news in the music community. American Idol alumni C.J. Harris has died. The singer went on the show in 2014 after auditioning for a few other singing competitions over the years. He made his way to American Idol season 13 semifinals and had memorable performances covering songs like Soul Shine and Can't You See? Reports say Harris died in his hometown of Jasper, Alabama. Harris was 31 years old.
Oh, sorry to hear that. A WNBA Minnesota Lynx legend is calling it a career. Maya Moore officially announced her retirement yesterday. She spent 8 seasons with the Lynx, winning 4 WNBA titles, and she holds the highest winning percentage of any player in franchise history. Moore's last game was back in 2018. Since then, the 33-year-old has focused on criminal justice reform. In fact, Moore helped win Jonathan Irons' release after 23 years in prison. He's now her husband, and they had their first child just this past summer.
All right, some good news, soulmates. Jennifer Hudson is proving her staying power in the daytime talk show arena is strong. Warner Brothers Discovery has announced that the Jennifer Hudson show would be back on Fox TV stations for a season 2 next fall. That's right, Hearst Television, along with other station partners, also renewed the Telepictures produced series with the EGOT as host. The syndicated show is said to be reaching on average 5.2 million consumers a week.
And then you want to cue the famous song from Dreamgirls, which I'm sure we didn't pay for, so we can't really sing it. But she's obviously not going. That's for sure. That is really great news. Yeah. When I first, saw a couple of episodes, of course, we're working during the time, but I have been able to peep a couple episodes, and I thought, okay, if she kind of goes straight and narrow talk show, I don't know. But then she started to sing. And I was like, there's her niche, there's her lane, there's her key, because some of the performances, whether they've been planned or just off the cuff, have been amazing. I remember the Halloween performance, and just her pulling audience members and asking them what would they like to hear have been some special moments. So go ahead, South Side Chi-Town girl. I'm excited for her.
I'm excited for her too. And one of the things I do like about her show, and I DVR it, right? And so I try to get to it as often as possible. But, she really seems like a variety show host, right? And I think to the degree that she leans into her talent as an EGOT, I think it's going to continue to be great television. And so congratulations to Jennifer Hudson. And like I say to a lot of our colleagues that are doing excellent work, whenever you're in Detroit, Michigan, you are welcome to stop by Fox Soul's Black Report and have a chit chat with us.
You better be ready to host these folks when they come.
We gonna host them together.
Because in a minute, I know together, but you got to put on the bells and whistles. Food, champagne, maybe Asti or Spumante. Let me get through what they would want.
Let me get through Whole 30, and then we can talk about that. Now off to the latest Black Panther news, where Black Panther star Donnie Guerrera had quite the response to rumors of a spin-off series centered on her character Okoye. The actress and playwright hinted at the possibility of a Disney Plus series about the warrior and loyal protector of Wakanda during her appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. In 2021, a Hollywood Reporter profile on top of Hollywood attorneys spotlighted Guerrera's attorney, Jamie Mandelbaum, and noted that he helped broker a deal on an Okoye original spin-off series for Disney Plus. It was later reported that Black Panther director Ryan Coogler, fellow USC alum, fight on, was developing the series.
Wow, I'd check that out for sure. WNBA star Brittany Griner's harrowing detainment in a Russian prison will be featured in a brand new comic book. It's all a part of a Tidal Wave Comics popular Female Force series about an athlete who overcame obstacles to become a significant player in the WNBA. Now, the publisher started working on this story years ago before her detainment and eventually released from a Russian prison. Now, the book will be available in print and digital formats tomorrow.
Oh, my respect for LeBron James on and off the court has just continued to grow. And here is the latest update in his storied career. He is now the second player in the NBA to score 38,000 career points. Take a look.
You mentioned obviously one of the favorites again this year. Here's LeBron. He has 38,001 for his career.
James passed the milestone during last night's game against the 76ers, and he's expected to become the new record holder this season. Lakers did lose this game by 1 point. It was 113-112, so we're this close to the Sixers. James is now only 364 points behind Hall of Famer Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time record of 38,387 points.
Wow.
How about that?
That is amazing. That is insane. The trek that he's on, I'm sure he'll get it. I know he's aging up. So from season to season, you're wondering, is he gonna be back and be just as effective? I know he's talked a lot about waiting up for the oldest son to possibly get in the league so they can play together. But this is an amazing feat. Only little sour note to it is that the Lakers aren't doing all that well this season, but and they lost that game. However, that is still a great feat. Still a great feat.
We know winners can't win all the time. Sometimes we need a little bit of a break.
You tell winners like LeBron that it's difficult for them not to be winning. I'm telling you.
Well, even while they're not winning, there are still other black folks that are winning, still ahead. Black excellence heads to Essence.
Ooh, we'll tell you the touching story of a mother-daughter duo when we return. You're watching Fox Soul's Black Report. They like winning, baby.